What's up, everyone? Today on the PSVR Asylum, we will be reviewing all of the Star Wars series of games on the PlayStation VR headset. Starting off first with Battlefront, the Rogue One X-Wing VR mission. You start off by being able to check out your ship and jump right into the cockpit. Once inside, you will find an array of buttons and switches, and every single one of them actually functions. You can have a ton of fun just pushing all the buttons and switches. You can even control the X-Wing functionality. Pretty cool, huh? And once you're all done playing around with all of that stuff, you'll go ahead and deploy on your one and only mission. The immersion in graphics and audio are all very impressive here.
Blue, look! It's the fleet!
Red flight?
Red Flight, we're receiving a priority transmission from the Wobani system. We're patching it through.
Are you ready for this, kid?
Sure. We can handle this, right?
When you're waging a war against the Empire, this happens almost every day.
3, 2, 1, mark.
You'll join your squad and then blast into hyperdrive. Along with your squad, you'll engage in activities like blasting meteors into space rubble while making your way to a U-Wing in need of an escort. This is ultimately very fun.
Having fun there?
What?
Red 4, you've got a hot mic.
Oh. Right. Sorry.
Imminent collision ahead. Watch out! Heads up. Things are getting a little tight up ahead.
I see it, Red 3. Divert power to engines. This is gonna call for some fancy flying.
You will need all your navigational skills to get through this successfully.
Red Leader, I have eyes on the U-Wing.
Copy that, Red 3. Opening comms.
This is Bravo 1. Are you listening out there? We have a priority 1 person of interest that we must deliver safely back to Yavin 4. Our navigation computer is down and our wings are locked in fighting position. Hyperspace will be impossible until they are repaired.
What can we do?
Keeping us alive would be helpful.
We can do that. Look alive! TIE fighters incoming!
Suddenly you are attacked by TIE fighters and need to fend them off with deadly precision.
Get to the rendezvous. Red Flight, focus on those TIEs. Don't let them touch that U-Wing.
Roger that. Roger that.
On it, Red Leader.
This leads to a space combat with cinematics that are just unrivaled. But just when you think you have things under control,
That was a great shot.
This is the Corvette Vigilant calling Rebel forces. Someone need a lift. Head on over for immediate documentation.
a Star Destroyer appears, stacking the odds of survival against her
Bravo
favor.
team, this is Red Leader. Take evasive action. We'll cover you.
Negative, Red Flight. We're under attack.
Bravo team, come in.
Bravo team is caught in a tractor beam. Their communications are jammed.
I'm hit. Losing engine power.
Next, you'll need to dogfight an onslaught of TIE fighters, as well as maneuvering in to take out the Star Destroyer. You will need every tool at your disposal, utilizing all the skills that you've learned thus far in order to survive.
That was for Red 3.
Bravo team to Red Flight. We have completed our repairs. Their proton torpedoes are direct hit. Momentarily disable the Star Destroyer's tractor beam. Allow
With your mission successful, you'll rejoin your team and jump into hyperspace to join the rest of the fleet. A job well done. Although this is a short but free experience if you own Battlefront, it's well worth your time. I only wish that they expanded on it further than they did.
Red Flight, report in.
Red 2, standing by.
Red 4, standing by.
Red Flight on station, Admiral, but we're down by 1.
Welcome back, Red Flight.
What's next, man?
A medal would be nice. But let me guess, another fouled up mission we're gonna have to rescue with our unrivaled piloting skills.
Let's find out. Prepare to make the jump to hyperspace on my mark. 3, 2, 1, mark.
Next up, we have Vader Immortal, a 3-part series, where, as to avoid any spoilers, I only show the first part. You start off in your ship with your android shipmate, whose sarcastic comedy is pretty funny.
The Huns want their spice back. We gotta jump to hyperspace or we're dead. Come on, flip the bypass switches for the hyperdrive.
Again here, the graphics and sound design are all exceptional. Great played with the moves to add to the immersion.
All right, hyperdrive controls are active. Make the jump to light speed. Nice one, Captain.
You'll be able to play with some things on your ship, but not for long. Because without warning, you were soon captured
We gotta figure out what's happening.
by the Empire via Star Destroyer and forced to land onto a hostile planet.
In the galaxy? That's impossible. Something's pulled us out of hyperspace and put us down in the Atreides sector. That doesn't look like any Star Destroyer that I've ever seen.
Surrender control of your ship immediately.
This is ZOE3, first mate on the Windfall. Zoe to my friends, there must be some mistake. Admiral, the Windfall is a humble salvage vessel.
Anything short of immediate compliance will result in your destruction.
Wow! Wow, that looks like Mustafar. Mustafar's a mining planet. Why are the Imperials taking us there? What's the Empire even doing?
Escorted
with
by
that
TIE
hard
fighters
thing?
into the
I got a
Empire's
bad
base.
feeling about this, Captain.
Unsure of what's going on, you just know that trouble is brewed, and you're right in the middle of it.
Just a moment. Sorry, we're having... Oh! Hi. A thousand... Oh!
Don't
You'll
move!
soon
Stop.
find yourself imprisoned, and met by none other than Darth Vader himself.
You may wonder why I have brought you here. You are required to perform one simple task. Open this configuration, and I will spare your life. This is the one I've been searching for.
Once he leaves, a fellow prisoner introduces himself to you and helps you in your attempt to escape.
Who are you?
Philip Fulma, lore master of my cavern clan.
Uh-huh. And why should we trust you?
Do you want to get out of here? Then listen. Now that Vader's found you, he's in reach of enormous power. He means to conquer death itself. Here, use this to access the main breaker.
Wait, you have a hydro spanner? I don't want to ask, but where have you been hiding that? Don't tell. You know what? I don't want to know.
That sounds promising.
You'll do a couple quick puzzles along the way
you did it,
in order to
Captain.
unlock
Thanks,
doors.
Violet,
Adds
was
a
it?
little bit
I was
more
technically
gameplay to it.
The door is activated by voice print, but
Okay,
I can
no
use
offense, but this is not our first jailbreak. Step aside, please.
Hey! How did you...
You attempt to make your way back to your ship once you've located it. However,
There's the windfall.
they've discovered
That's
that
our
you've
ship.
escaped,
We gotta find a
and
way
now
down.
everybody wants you dead.
Prisoners have escaped. Lock down the hangar and secure all exits.
Oh, we'll never get to our ship now.
You'll have to find the priestess of my clan. Down in the caverns beneath us. She's your only way off Mustafarna. Take my lore totem. It will help her find you.
You'll navigate yourself through back passageways in order to avoid enemy detection.
Ugh. We're sitting bloggins in here. We'll have to find another way out. Okay, I think I can activate...
Thankfully, you finally locate a lightsaber that will aid you in your escape. It also makes you feel like a badass, so enjoy it. There's not many other games that implement the lightsaber very well.
Sure you were dead. Come on, there's no time to celebrate. I found a way out.
Along your travels, you'll encounter breathtaking landscapes and scenery. Be sure to take a moment to just absorb it all. It's absolutely gorgeous. One of the few times your lightsaber actually works like a lightsaber. I mean, just watch it cut right through this steel beam. Impressive. Along your way, you'll uncover a bit more of the story and Darth Vader's purpose in seeking you out.
You will be able to unlock Lady Korvax's sanctum. You will gain mastery over death itself. What you seek is finally within your grasp. Leave me now.
Padme. Intruders on the excavation dock.
There will also be plenty of combat along the way, so watch out for those stormtrooper attacks. They're dickheads.
Spread out, focus fire.
You can use your lightsaber in order to fend off the laser beams that they're shooting at you and bounce them right back into their faces. Take that, motherfucker.
Great, I'm almost there.
This is ammo carrier.
Looks like an ancient castle. These ruins are definitely pre-Republic. At least a few thousand cycles old.
You'll finally locate the princess's castle, and she'll fill you in a bit more on the lore.
After you, Captain. Why don't you go escape?
We don't have much time.
By facepalming you. All jokes aside, the artwork here is amazing in the headset.
Once, our world Mustafa was green, filled with life.
The artwork and animations are all done superbly.
Lady Kovacs abided here with her husband, Sir Darwin, living in peace with my people. The bright star was our most sacred object. Its energy nourished our planet.
No,
Destiny has bound us together now, and our future is in your hands. Fate has chosen you.
Oh, great. Thanks for stopping by. Because you know what I wanted? I wanted a lot of fate. I thought that would be fun, you know, some future.
But things soon go off the rails rather quickly as Darth Vader is locate you, and he is pissed.
Do not insult me with excuses. You know what I seek. Take the artifact key. Open the sanctum lock now.
You do as you're told because, well, frankly, you have no other choice. Once you complete this task, a bunch of lightsaber welding droids will try and fuck you up.
Protect the prisoner.
It's time to get your ninja on, their rusty metal asses, and show them who's boss. This will take all your skills as a Jedi. This fight seems to go on endlessly, and right when you're about to give up hope, Darth Vader decides to step in and help you conclude this entire fight.
You have acquitted yourself well. I will not be denied. You will help seize the Bright Star. I sense a latent force ability within you. Follow me, and I will instruct you in its ways. You will need the Force if you are to survive the path ahead.
And that basically concludes episode 1 of Vader Immortal. However, there is also a different dojo in each and every episode where you can be a lightsaber swinging Jedi. And this is where the replayability factor really shines in Vader Immortal. You'll find yourself revisiting these dojos more than anything else. And next up is Star Wars Pinball VR by Zen Studios. This is overall one of my favorite Star Wars titles as it's highly polished and has unlimited replayability. There are 10 different pinball tables to choose from as of now. All have unique animations, lights, objectives, and sounds to them, as well as cinematic animations in the background, adding to the immersion. There is also an excellent selection of licensed Star Wars musical themes, however I switched them off to avoid copyright strikes for this video. Now I'll go ahead and play about 20 to 30 seconds of each table, just so that you can base your own opinion on it and see if it's for you. There's really not much more to say.
I want my next job.
All is one. You can change the X-Wing ramp with the launch button. Magna save activated. Bonus multipliers are increased.
Bullseye, you hit. Beware of the deadly rays.
Necessary. These rebels are getting stronger.
How's it going?
We're not exactly anything. We're a crew, a team, in some ways a family. Needs a little something.
Move along, Lothrat.
Push it! It's a trap!
Move! All of you, now!
A stronger shot is needed.
There isn't much time.
3, 2, 1. Time's up.
Our odds of failure have gone up.
Choose your skill shot. Here's where the fun begins.
Bonus multiplier increased.
I told him not to go, but he's faulty, malfunctioning, kept babbling on about his mission.
Will he finish what he begins? Yoda? You seek Yoda?
You must choose. No. Well, wait. This is interesting. Lando.
But I want them alive. No disintegrations.
Star Destroyers, 2 of them, coming right at us.
Sir, the possibility of successfully navigating an asteroid field is approximately 3,720 to 1.
Oh, this is suicide!
Use the Force. Yes. The boy has no patience.
Yoda. I am ready. Ben, I can be a Jedi. Ben, tell him I'm ready.
I'm Luke Skywalker, Jedi Knight and friend to Captain Solo.
All right, hang on. Let's go.
I am Luke Skywalker, Jedi Knight and friend to Captain Solo.
So be it, Jedi.
Chewie, let's see what this piece of junk can do.
Oh, this is suicide! There's nowhere to go!
That looks pretty good.
What looks pretty good?
Goodness gracious me.
Good.
That malfunctioning little twerp. This is all his fault. You watch your language. Well, that wasn't even close. Let's give this loathsome Jawa something to deal with, R2. Maybe we can use his blaster to our benefit. Oh, watch out for the lava trap! We need to close the smelter, R2. I don't know what all this trouble is about, but I'm sure it must be your fault.
You can also unlock many collectibles to decorate your man cave / game room with your winnings to add to the immersion of this title. It's all done very well and looks highly polished, and I absolutely recommend it.
Show them the power of the Empire.
Didn't see that coming, huh?
And last but not least, we have my favorite Star Wars game of all. We are talking Squadrons by EA. I'll be playing this with the HOTA's flight controls, and I recommend that for the full immersion. You'll start off with a choice, either working for the Empire under Darth Vader, or the Rebellion with the Jedi. The choice is yours. And once you decide which faction you want to work for, you can fully customize your character's race, gender, and even voice.
I'll outfly any Imperial pilot.
Standing by.
We can do this.
I won't let us down.
If you choose the Rebellion, your base will be equipped with an X-Wing fighter. Or, if you so happen to choose the dark side, you will call a Star Destroyer your home, along with a fleet of TIE fighters, including your very own. This is not only a highly polished immersive title, but also allows you to play on both sides of the Star Wars conflict, which is just pretty damn awesome. There's also an online multiplayer with Rage you can team up with your friends. It's also crossplay with the PC version. For this video, I am just covering the prologue from the single-player, full-length story campaign, so no worries, won't be any major spoilers here.
And paid the price.
The prologue will start off by briefing you on the current situation aboard a Star Destroyer, where you are introduced to a few key characters along the way.
Lord Vader's orders are clear. Wipe out all that remains of Alderaan. You are to draw them out and finish them off. Do you understand that, Captain?
Perfectly, Commodore Sloan.
Dismissed.
And once the cinematics play out, you are finally able to board your TIE fighter. The immersion felt here is one of the best VR experiences available on the PSVR headset. Hands down.
Probably the most isolated trading post in the sector.
It's only a haven for thieves and pirates. If the refugees are hiding here, clearly they're not as innocent as they'd claim.
Along this segment is where you'll be able to become familiar with the controls of your craft and learn the ins and outs of gameplay.
Carrier's moving into position.
Blockade is forming up. Our rear guard is secure at least.
You'll embark on a short mission, which will then lead you to being able to fly in your X-Wing fighter where again you will learn the ins and outs of this craft and the gameplay elements that are required of you to be successful in this squadron. It's absolutely breathtaking.
Got it. Weapons look good.
The sense of speed felt, along with the 3D audio working in overtime to make this title just perfect, all comes together beautifully.
Admiral, we're here. Yeah, but the convoy's way over there. Put the bad guys between us and them.
You will find yourself thrust into immediate conflict with your squad mates, faced with not only a Star Destroyer, but an entire command of TIE fighters. Your dogfighting skills will be fully tested in order to survive this onslaught.
I'll explain later. Pilot, help me push these fighters back. Echo 4, leave that quasar for now. Focus on ties. Then we better get rid of those ties. Fire missiles!
This space battle, as well as all the gameplay segments here, are astonishing. It's like being a character in the movies. Well, it's as close as most of us are ever gonna get. I mean, the AAA quality shines throughout each and every endeavor here in Squadrons.
Way to deal with that quasar. Nice work. Squadron, form up. I think we're clear. For now.
Just when you think you have things under control, as with true Star Wars fashion, it's not over yet.
Wait. The Empire's sending in a raider to intercept the convoy. We have to take that raider down.
Squadrons then kicks it up into oh shit territory by interjecting not only an Imperial raider that you must take down.
The raiders lost shields. They're trying to get cover from the capital ships. This is our chance. Finish this. We're wearing them down. Keep it up.
Oh, just fucking die already.
Raider is gone. Good work. Echo, let's get that convoy to a safer location. Head to the far side of the MC-80.
But then, facing a Star Destroyer who's content to eliminate you and your entire existence, leaving you and your squad having to, against all odds, take that motherfucker down.
That's it. Vigilance's targeting is down. You did it. Now both of you get clear.
Upon completion and a successful operation, you need to head the hell out of there before you get blowed up.
All ships, prepare for light speed.
Once again, we get to go through the awesome warp tunnel. Whee! And that will conclude Star Wars Squadrons. Highly recommended. Absolutely should pick this one up. If it's not on your radar, it should be. Also, I just want to say thank you for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe PSVR Asylum. You can also find me on Instagram at PSVR Asylum or Twitter at AudioGods. That's AudioGoddz. And please join the PSVR Game Reviews Only Facebook group for all things PlayStation VR. It's been my pleasure to present this video to you all. As you can see, I've been trying to improve my channel to bring you higher quality content and to just set that professionalism that most of you have come to expect and quite frankly deserve of me. So I appreciate your support in helping my channel to grow. Please feel free to give a like, comment any feedback that you may have, and absolutely consider subscribing today if you haven't.